Hello all. I know I've got a large number of people keeping up with my posts, but for those whom I'm meeting for the first time, great to have you join me. Look, I'm June Ranson. I'm based in the Wellington region and operate throughout New Zealand with a global outreach. I'm a licensed immigration advisor, accredited and licensed by the New Zealand government, specialising in all types of New Zealand immigration apart from refugee law. And I've got a great team of highly qualified people working with me. Now, my posts are very much directed at employers, migrants, both in New Zealand and overseas. One of the biggest issues for getting people into this country, which are skilled people, which we desperately need, is due to our border being closed. Now, those who have been able to meet the high bar requirements for a critical worker, health worker, or humanitarian pathways have in many cases been hindered by the lack of managed isolation quarantine spaces where you have to stay for 14 days. Now, our managed isolation quarantine is opening on the 20th of September, 2021. Now, 3,000 spaces are being made available. So you must be online between 8 a.m. and 9 a.m. New Zealand time. This is a brand new lobby system, which will randomly select those in the lobby a chance to book and giving people this better chance of securing spots as there is a set time for each release. Far fairer than what we've had before. Now, more spaces will be released fortnightly after this, and I can only say thank goodness for this, but we have a long way to go yet. Now, news travels fast. New Zealand has been and still is in lockdown for the past 4 weeks, and our largest city, Auckland, is at the highest alert level of 4, and the rest of the country is at level 2. Now, this has had an impact on the processes of immigration applications. The immigration offices in Auckland are currently closed. Most immigration staff are now set up and they're working from home, but the processing is being slowed down due to the lockdown. Now, alert level 4 restrictions have impacted on this processing of the paper application. And immigration are redirecting mail to offices outside the Auckland region to ensure applications can be lodged. So please expect delays because of this. Now, if you need to submit paper application to remain lawful during this COVID time, it is recommended to submit the paper application, also submit what is known as a Section 61 request by mail. And this is to maintain your lawful presence in New Zealand. So if you were already holding a valid current visa and looking for renewal, a time extension of the same type of visa may not be granted before your existing visa expires, as there are delays in the lodging of these applications for processing. So look, protect yourself, cover yourself with the Section 61. And if you want to know more, look, come and talk to us at Woburn. So due to processing delays with applications and employers, you need to be aware that if you've got staff that are working for you and they've got essential skilled work visas, Immigration has set up a streamlined process and it's now available to apply online. Now, the partners and the dependent children, they can also be included in the streamlined process. Now, this means also that if an application has actually been submitted in the past, which has included medicals and police clearances, they won't have to resubmit them again. This is so much time saving. Now, if your job is with the same employer, the same role within the company, in the same region, The employer doesn't have to test the labour market to see if there is someone else out there to do the job. Another time saver. Immigration have reinstated flexible measures for those of you working in supermarkets in regions of New Zealand that are in alert levels 4 and 3. Now, whilst at the moment we don't have any alert levels 3, the government, in reviewing Auckland status, could well move down to 3, and that is why I'm covering this. Now, it's covering the period from the 20th of August 2021 to 31 December 2023 inclusive. And what it's looking at is any tasks associated with the supply of goods to, from, or within a supermarket operated in the region under COVID-19 alert levels 3 or 4. And it's which had been undertaken by the jobs undertaken by an international student or work visa holder or interim visa holder. So if you've held a student visa or a work visa immediately prior to the interim visa, and you were an employee of that supermarket on the day immediately prior to the region entering level 3 or 4, you can work with no restrictions. Now, we are now waiting for the major changes to immigration policy, which we understand are imminent, and these will mainly concentrate on the skilled migrant category for residents. People's lives have been in limbo far too long, so we're looking for positive action for moving forward so New Zealand can keep the people we need. So look, we'll keep you up to date. Now, the bubble between New Zealand and Australia is closed, but there is political talk of this opening in November. Now, we at Woburn International, we're a great team of knowledgeable, skilled people with high values. So look, talk to us. Talk to us about what you would like to achieve with your immigration needs, and we'll assess your prospects at no charge. So look, I'm June Ranson, our website, Woburn International, or services@woburn.co.nz. So until next time, keep safe and healthy, and thank you so much for listening. Bye for now.